Good morning.
We have arrived in Kyoto.
Yep, we just got to Japan last night, so this is our first day of getting to explore. And this morning we came over to the beautiful Arashiyama district, and we're going to see what is over here before seeing what else we can find in the city.
So today we had to start off with coffee, obviously. So we came to Percent Arabica, and not only is it known for its great coffee, but for its incredible view.
We're using this guidebook to figure out where we're going today and for all this trip. We really like to use guidebooks when we travel. I feel it's kind of old school to get a book for everything, but blogs just don't really do the trick for me. I like to have a full book. And today we're doing this walking tour of Arashiyama. We started off, their first stop is actually this coffee shop that we just got, which has been really good coffee actually. And like Jenny said, you just cannot beat these views. It's gorgeous. After that, we're gonna go through a little park called Kamiyama Koen. I will put that and the other names on the bottom because I am gonna butcher every word I try to say. I apologize in advance for that. There's not much else I can do about it. And then we're gonna go through, we're gonna eventually hit up the bamboo grove that is real well known in this town, and basically a lot of what we're gonna see here is really peaceful things, a lot of gardens and just places with wonderful views like what we see here. We just got out of the bamboo grove here in Arashiyama. It's one of the things that this area is really well known for. Walking through there, it's really special. It's kind of ethereal, so it's just a forest of bamboo, but the way the light comes through and it's so peaceful in there, even with a bunch of tourists, that it's really nice. I highly recommend this.
After the bamboo grove, we went to the Tenryu-ji temple. It was, I think, 500 yen extra, but it is very stunning in here. There's just a lot of like garden that's all well kept, and then there's some statues. We really enjoy how peaceful everything is here. So we're just gonna go keep exploring this area. I guess this is breakfast for us because we haven't eaten yet today, but we got some pork shumai or shumai, I'm not really sure how to say that. But for 500 yen we got 3 little pieces. That's really good. Sort of like oniony, spicy, really well seasoned, and then just very like the dough on the outside is very tender. Very good. You're gonna want to get some of this, Jacob. I might eat it all.
That was a really good breakfast. I haven't eaten anything that good in a long time actually. Like Jenny said, real good spices, real good seasoning. But now that we are full, not really full, but now that we've had something to eat, it's time to continue our exploration of the Arashiyama district. So now we're going to head over that bridge that we showed earlier at the beginning of the film, or beginning of the video, and check out a pretty cool mountain. pretty cool hill. I think we're gonna enjoy it quite a bit.
So we arrived at the monkey park. It's about a 20-minute walk uphill to see different monkeys. Very excited. Don't stare at the monkeys in the eye. Don't touch the monkeys. Don't feed them outside. Don't take a picture on the way. Please take a distance. More 3 meters with monkeys? Not exactly sure what that means. Up the hill. It wasn't 20 minutes, it was much shorter than that, but it is very, very steep. But now, as you look around, you can see all of the monkeys. They're really cute.
Colony of macaque monkeys, and they're not really, they're not in a cage or anything. I keep walking by, sorry for interrupting the video, but it's an open setting. They're kind of here on their own free will. I think it's not completely natural because they get them here by there's a special section where you can feed them from inside a kind of chained in room, but they come up to you, not the other way around. They're completely open. When you do go in to feed them, you're the one in the cage, not the monkeys. So it's probably the best way to see these, short of just seeing them in the complete wild. And there you don't always get a chance to see them. So this has been pretty neat. Some of them can be a little feisty. We got yelled at by one of them. But overall, it's been a really cool experience to see them. The little baby ones are really cute. They're real small, and they've been tussling around with each other and climbing onto their moms. It's been really sweet. Also, when you come up here, it's at the top of this hill, and the views of Kyoto are spectacular. You can see for miles. Today's a bit foggy, so you can't quite see as far, but it's still, even with the fog and the mist, it's a really nice view.
So we came here in late November. This is actually the week of American Thanksgiving, and one thing that we didn't realize when we decided to come to this trip was how beautiful all of the red foliage would be. As you can kind of see, there's just so many leaves are all turning, and living in New Orleans we don't actually get to see that, so it's kind of a pleasant surprise that we didn't expect.
After our morning in Arashiyama, we decided to take a bus and come over to a different area of town that's not too far, still on the west, kind of northwest corner of Kyoto. And we're here to see the Gold Temple, which we'll get to in a minute, but first we needed to get some food. We were starving, so we found this place called Guntaro's that has real good tempura and noodles. The tempura is real light and flaky, so we got some seafood tempura and some veggies, and then the noodles was nice and warm. It was good to have after today. Our next stop is at Kinkaku-ji, also known as the Golden Temple. So it's a temple that is covered with gold leaf on the first few floors. It has a beautiful lake in front of it. There's a million people here trying to see it. It's a really popular attraction here. You can kind of see everyone behind me trying to get a glimpse at this. It's a really beautiful building.
So it was pretty to see the Golden Temple, but you don't get to spend too much time doing it. And I mean, I think that it was worth seeing, but I guess it would have been better if there were less people here. So maybe find out what time is best for going to see it, like time of day, maybe like later in the day or earlier in the day is best, because I think having just it being so busy kind of detracted from the enjoyment of coming to see it. After we went to the temple, we got a really quick dinner.
So we're staying real close to Kyoto Station, one of the only places we could find that was still open when we got back. Was in the station. It was Okanakayami.
Something like that.
I'll spell it below. But basically, it looks a little bit like a pancake. I think it's made of egg.
So probably like an omelet.
Probably a bit like an omelet. It has different types of seafood in it. They had a bunch of different varieties.
I liked it a lot, but I was also really hungry, so I don't know if that was kind of like swaying my opinion of. I ate a lot of it for sure.
It was good. I liked it. Might have to get another one again. Just to verify if we liked it.
If it was good.
Yeah.
Or we were just starving.
I think that's the end of today.
That's the end of today for sure.
We still have 2 more days in Kyoto. Looking forward to those. So far it's been great.
Yeah.
Beautiful city all around.
Good, nice weather too for fall. We're here in late November, so it's been pretty nice.
Beautiful.
Good night.